Internet, I hope you had a good weekend. I got a 3-day one. It was much needed. Also, today is my birthday. I'm years old. Oh yeah, you're never gonna know how old I am. I know, exciting, right? Anyhow, let's just jump into it. Today, we're taking a look at what's going on with our worldly neighbors and talking about a man who was convicted for selling a modified Nintendo Switch. A magazine featured an AI-generated model on its cover instead of the real deal, and robots ran their first half marathon against human counterparts. All in today's technology-focused episode of... But like always, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you're always in the know about the world around you. Now make sure you actually hit that button, because if you don't, you'll get infected with the rare case of the
A 58-year-old Japanese man has been convicted for modifying and selling Nintendo Switch consoles in violation of Japan's Trademark Act.
Fumihiro Atobi, a 58-year-old resident of, Ryugasaki City, has been convicted for modifying second-hand Nintendo Switch consoles and selling them online. Atobi was arrested back in March for welding modified parts to the circuit board of used consoles, which he later sold for 28,000 yen, or approximately 200 USD. On April 14th, he was sentenced to 2 years in prison, with the sentence suspended for 3 years, and was fined 500,000 yen, or about 3,500 USD. Now, the modifications weren't fully detailed, but these types of alterations are commonly associated with enabling the use of pirated software. Atobi's actions were deemed a violation of Japan's Trademark Act, which aims to protect the reputation and legitimacy of businesses to ensure consumer trust. While the exact clause that was breached wasn't disclosed, Japanese rules around IP provide for significant penalties in copyright infringement cases, including prison terms ranging from 5 to 10 years and fined up to 10 million yen, or approximately 70,000 USD. This conviction aligns with Nintendo's well-established legal stance on protecting its IP. The company has pursued numerous cases against piracy and unauthorized use of its hardware and software. They're the worst of the bunch. However, Nintendo's record isn't without setbacks. On February 2nd, it lost a copyright infringement case against the Costa Rican supermarket named Super Mario. The court ruled in favor of the supermarket, allowing it to retain its name. Basically, if you're doing anything using the image or likeness of any of Nintendo's properties, you best be careful, because honestly, they are probably the worst company out there when it comes to protecting their IP. Well, them and, like, Disney.
A virtual model named Satsuki AI is stirring controversy in Japan after appearing on the cover of Weekly Playboy.
In this April's Shueisha Weekly Playboy, and I know I'm probably saying that wrong, an AI-generated character named Satsuki AI is the cover model. Unlike the American Playboy, the Japanese version is a publication from the same company known for publishing major manga titles like One Piece, Dandadan, or Boruto. In other words, they know what you like. Satsuki AI was created in-house using their AI technology. Makes you wonder how much that technology is about to go into our manga. While she appeared on the April 14th issue, her debut dates back to summer of 2023. At the time, Shueisha introduced her online as a, quote, little sister type beautiful girl with raccoon face that embodies every man's ideal. God damn, they really know men better than anyone else out there, don't they? Take notes, people. The promotional tweet emphasized emotional appeal, stating, quote, even though she doesn't exist in real life, the love that blossoms within is genuine. In other words, even though she's not real, that full mask you're rocking right now is. The AI model was met with mixed public reactions. Because of course it was. Some users highlighted the logistical advantages of AI models, no more need for schedule coordination, agencies, fees, or risks of public scandal. Others pushed back, calling for the magazine to showcase real people and expressing concerns over AI misrepresentation. One user speculated that revealing a model as AI post-publication could provoke significant backlash. I wonder why that is. Is it because it's a whole new version of unattainable? Like, because she's not actually real? Satsuki AI's appearance coincides with broader debates in Japan regarding AI role in media. Yeah, and this obviously includes that recent Ghibli-style AI art trend, which, let's just say it was controversial. Shueisha's move here signals an industry pivot towards digital modeling, suggesting future scenarios where AI characters could routinely replace human figures in entertainment and advertisement. If you watch TikTok, almost all those ads are AI now, so the development here does touch on some critical issues. You got authenticity, labor displacement, and the evolving criteria for public representation in media. Yeah, I don't know, it sounds to me like the pretty people are gonna have to do more work than just being beautiful now. I'm being facetious, I know you guys have jobs too. Or do I?
21 humanoid robots competed against human runners in a first-ever half-marathon for AI-powered machines.
On Saturday, China hosted its inaugural humanoid robot half-marathon, featuring 21 bipedal robots racing alongside human athletes over a 13-mile, 21 kilometers, course lined with cherry blossoms. So pretty. The event served as a public demonstration of the country's AI and robotic development efforts. The robots, developed by teams from tech firms and universities, struggled with mechanical limitations. In other words, many broke down along the route. The handlers were allowed to swap batteries at designated intervals, paralleling hydration stops for human runners. But despite any assistance, performance did lag significantly behind any of the human competitors. The most successful robot, Xianggang Ultra, I don't know, dude. Completed the half marathon in 2 hours and 40 minutes, nearly double the time of the human winner, who finished in 1 hour and 2 minutes. Oh, and some of the robots were remotely controlled or tethered by a leash, indicating, various levels of autonomy going on here. Now, although they lost, I would like to add that these robots are like 3 years old at most? I mean, one finished. Look, let's have this conversation again in another, let's say 3 years. Because there are some out there already doing taekwondo and parkour running. So anyways, on that last bit of, God, we are heading towards a Blade Runner future real quick here, aren't we? News, I'm gonna call it. Now, if you made it all the way to the end of the video, do me that last solid and hit that like button. Help spread a little bit of dystopia. And, well, I guess I'll just catch you later. Bye! And happy birthday to my immortal self.